Disclaimer. We are unqualified and unapologetic. We are not professionals. We are not doctors. We are not therapists or mental health experts. Just a real couple living real life. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Let's do this.
Sessions and lessons unscripted. Say it twice so you don't forget it. Hey! Session lessons unscripted. Hit record, let the mess get edited in my head. Mic on, brain off.
What's going on, everyone?
Spill tea, spill truth.
It's your host, Joel
Joe
Rosario, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted. Exactly what he's going to say right now. And over there giving me weird looks is Gloria Rosario.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hot, sweaty, and sticky. Not my favorite.
No, not at all. It is like hotter than you know what out there.
I'll say it's
And
hotter than Satan's butthole.
Yeah, I would say that Satan's butthole is pretty hot. That didn't sound right. I take that back.
Got something you want to get off your chest there, buddy?
Anyways, so, and it's supposed to be the coolest of the days, and people are melting on the streets of Chicago.
Yeah, I just saw that our local Walmart shut down because they had no AC today. So major corporations are also suffering in this heat.
Trust me, major corporations don't suffer.
No, they don't. They deserve it.
Only little people like us suffer.
Yeah.
Well, on top of that, and not for a pity party or nothing, but I don't know if we had mentioned it before about our furnace, how during the winter it broke down. And then, it was fortunately towards the end of winter, so it wasn't that bad.
We have a fireplace, so it was. We really didn't feel the difference it was a little colder than usual, but not too.
Yeah,
bad.
but you can always put layers on or sit under a blanket. But now our AC doesn't work.
Great.
So right now we're using like window units where we can, and not good.
No.
I want to move to Alaska.
You see that now, and then we moved to Alaska. Oh, it's so cold.
I tell you what, Alaska, Glow and I wanted to go to Alaska for our honeymoon, and it didn't happen. We wanted to take a boat there, a cruise or whatever. That was the plan. Didn't work out, which in a way, I guess that's good that it didn't.
No, I want to go to Alaska.
No, I still want to go to Alaska. I've known people that have gone on vacation there, and they come back with all kinds of pictures and videos. Absolutely gorgeous over there. You see eagles flying around and whales and
Bears.
all kinds of cool stuff. Like, I want to go there. So, are you all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
It'll be okay. It's Chicago, so it'll be winter next week.
I am one of those people that does not complain about winter.
I don't mind. I'm not a hot weather person, even though I'm not from the Caribbean. My parents are, but
you're of descent.
Of Caribbean descent, yes. But I'm a tropical person, but that doesn't like sun. If you were to see my arms, you can kind of see.
I'm Mexican. We're children of the sun, and I don't like the sun. I have allergies and whatnot, so.
I think I tolerate it more than Gloria does. I lived in Puerto Rico for a little while, so. Plus, I visited there a few times when I was younger.
You want to see me cranky? Take away my air conditioner.
Yeah,
I'm very cranky lately.
I need air. I can't do it. I get used to it. Even when I was a kid, we didn't have central air when I was a kid.
We didn't have central air, but we always had air conditioning.
We had a window unit, yeah. And
always.
Then, like, they would put it in, I think, the bedrooms had air. And then, of course, they'd turn it on and then close the door so it gets nice and cold in there. And then the rest of the house, I think you just got fans. I think, if I remember right.
Well, we always had a unit in the living room, which was enough to, because we always lived in apartments most of the time until I got older, and then we moved into a house or whatever. But most of the times we had one whole thing, and then one in the bedroom, and I think that was it.
I think when I had the apartment when we met, excuse me, there was just units. I think there was the units in the bedrooms, and there might have been one in the living room. I don't remember. I don't think there was one in the living room.
There was one in the living room.
Was there?
I remember.
I don't remember. But yes, I am spoiled. I need air. I don't like to sweat. I know I'm gonna get crap with that.
For me, it's not so much like the sweating. I have asthma and like breathing issues.
Oh yeah, breathing.
So for me, it's like on a normal day when it's like 100 degrees outside, like I can tolerate it for a while, you know? I could even go outside and like walk and function okay. But once I start to like actually feel it, the air gets heavy. And it's not so much that like I can't breathe myself, but the air is so thick that I'm like constantly starting to like I feel my throat kind of like not necessarily closing. I don't even know how to describe it, but
no, I know what you're saying.
Having asthma and one functioning lung, which is what I have, is super hard for me in the summertime. Like winter is bad for me, but summer is the worst. Like I hate it.
Yeah, Gloria has only one working lung, and then I have I don't even remember where or whatever, but I'm a few credits short of my medical degree. But one time I went to, I don't even remember how they found out. I had to go for some kind of scan, or I don't remember. And it turns out that I have a partially collapsed lung. Like the bottom chamber or something is collapsed. So yeah, that's weird. I
didn't know that.
What do you mean you didn't know that? I told you that when I came home. Gloria has a horrible memory.
I have a horrible memory. But I don't know if I've talked about it. Well, I think I have talked about it. Partially.
I don't think you get into great detail. But
no, well, I had pneumonia as a kid. I was really, really little. Well, not really little. I was like in 5th grade. And my mom thought it was the flu, so she kept me home. And I kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then one day she came home and she found me on the couch. And I was crying. She's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Please don't beat me." She's like, "What? What's going on?" I was like, I was walking home. And I was like, I was on the bus and the water flooded. And I lost my shoe. And now I can't find it. I was like, "Please don't beat me. I didn't mean to lose my shoe." And she's like, "What the hell? What's going on?" She took me to the hospital. My temperature was like 107. I was gone. I was hallucinating. And as it turned out, it wasn't the flu. It developed into a severe case of pneumonia. And I was basically struggling to breathe and suffocating drowning basically in my own
fluids,
in my own fluids and stuff. So they had me in a hospital. I think it was for 2-3 weeks, and the hospital wasn't equipped to handle me because it was at the time it was a rare thing, or like the amount of liquid that I had, it was just like for my body, they had never kind of dealt with that. So they had to fly in a specialist from like Texas, and then they suggested I go to a bigger hospital, and I did. And they tried to save my lung, and they thought I was gonna die, and they told my mom, "Start making plans for your, 5th grader, because she's not gonna make it." They thought that I wasn't gonna make it because my lungs were so damaged, and they ended up removing the lower portion. So your lung has 4 chambers, so they removed this is my right side, right?
Something like that.
I don't know, but this side. They removed the chamber and then cut off part of the healthy lung because it was infected. So that leaves me with 1.5 functioning lungs. So it's hard.
And she keeps talking.
Better than the alternative.
And she doesn't know how to stop.
No, I don't. What does that have to do with me almost losing my lung?
Air,
Air?
lungs.
Oh, I'm a female. I'll find a way to talk.
That's true. Underwater. Everywhere.
Life will find a way. Where's that quote from?
I don't know. My brain's mush. It's melting.
Jurassic Park.
What is it?
Life will find a way.
What other quotable things in that movie?
I don't remember. That's the only quote I remember.
That's a big pile of shit.
What?
What's his name? Jeff Goldblum? The dinosaur dong?
Oddly enough, that's the same guy who said, life will find a way.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. That's pretty notable.
Oh, Lord.
What else? Dinosaurs are descendants of birds. That was a thing in the movie, right? How many Jurassic Park movies are there?
I don't know. I lost track.
There's like 6 of them. I don't know. I watched the first 2, I think.
I've only watched 3, and the other ones I don't care too much
remember.
about.
I remember when the first one came out, though. That was a big deal.
My mom took us to the theater to see that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was cool.
So, Gloria and I, all things considered, because there's like some stuff going on in the background, not to mention the lack of air conditioning.
Surprisingly, we haven't killed each other yet. So, I mean, that's good.
She's
Great.
getting cranky, and I'm just trying to. I'm not engaging. No,
He's getting cranky
it's
himself.
It's too warm to like engage.
No, he's getting cranky himself. Don't let him fool
Because
you.
I have to defend myself, ma'am, half long over there. That's why. I'm not going to be your whipping boy.
Oh, grow up.
I'm putting my foot down.
Guess what? You made the mistake of marrying someone who happens to have
Half a lung.
half a lung and plenty of air to talk.
So Gloria and I had a great we had a great weekend.
Yes, we did.
We went to actually I'm sure she's mentioned it before, the Post Malone concert.
Yes.
And it was really good. It was a great show.
Post Malone puts on an awesome show, let me tell you.
You know, I like him already. Like, I don't like everything he puts out, but that's what a lot of people are. You're not going to like everything in their catalog. But I know we had one of his songs in our wedding, and
Congratulations.
yeah, and it was a good show because I know he switched over to like kind of country music now, but he didn't really play much of that stuff. He mixed it up really well.
He knows his fan base because he knows his original fans are like still hardcore fans.
Mm-hmm.
But he played up the country part too. So
well, yeah, it was done really
perfect.
well.
I think it was done very, very well.
And it was cool. It was weird because you had, like she said, like half and half the fans. Like, so when you would look, it's like you're at a country concert because people had cowboy hats on. And
like sundresses and
I like that one guy. There was a guy there. I guess it's like kind of like old school Post Malone, the way he used to dress. He had like a checkered suit.
oh, that was such a cool
with
suit.
with the cowboy hat and all of that stuff. It was a cool suit.
It was.
But yeah, it was a good time. And
No, and it was funny because like the other half of like the group that was there was like thugs or like, you know,
not thugs,
but you know what I'm saying.
because you got like
rappers and hip hop.
hip hop type
Urban,
fans or
yeah.
urban people, and then you had like country people, and it was a good time. And not only was it awesome because I got to spend time with Glow and we got to see live music, which I haven't done in a long time. Just watching Gloria's face. And I think she sang every song.
I know every song in his catalog.
And then she was dancing.
Ask me what I had for breakfast yesterday. I don't know, but I know each and every word to Posty songs.
Yeah, so it was great. So then, so we leave there. This place, it's up in Milwaukee, and this place is huge. It's like a amusement park for concerts.
Yeah. The festival itself was called Summerfest.
Right. And it's like I said, it's like an amusement park, but there's like stages everywhere.
And like food vendors and
Yeah,
t-shirt
merchandise.
vendors. It was pretty cool.
So Gloria and I decide we want to go get a bite to eat. And we're like downtown Milwaukee, which nice town. I like Milwaukee. So anyways, first of all, we're walking, it seemed like 20 miles because the main stage is way in the front. And so we're walking, and of course there's shoulder to shoulder people bumping into each other, and which is not a big deal, right? Because there's like shoulder to shoulder people.
And there's not just Post Malone performing. There are other major
Other
groups
bands,
and other
yeah.
bands playing in different parts of the park, which is crazy. And the thing is, and I will say this for the people that put it together, they did an amazing job.
It was very organized.
Like, yeah, crowd control and everything. I mean, yeah, there was a few spots. I mean, obviously, when you have thousands of people in one area, you're gonna run into like a hiccup or two.
Mhm.
But it was pretty even flow. There was no issues. Parking wasn't that bad.
That's another. So this is our little adventure. So we go to the show. All right, and then it was great, awesome, loved it. It was a beautiful night, good music, and we leave, and we're walking, and this girl, well, I shouldn't say girl, this young woman, she bumps into me, and I don't think of anything of it, right? No big deal. Maybe she tripped or something. So I'm walking with Glow, and she bumps into me again. I'm like, okay. Like, watch where you're going, lady. Then all of a sudden she bumps into me again. And I look and I'm like, what is it? What's up with this? So she starts kind of leaning and walking at the same time. And she's picking up speed. And she's heading straight for the side of a building or something. And Gloria, being like a cat, the cat-like reflexes, she chases this lady down because she looks like she's gonna like trip and face plant.
She was gonna bust her shit really bad.
She was gonna bust her shit on this wall. So Gloria catches her, and then this is one of the things I love about Glow, because even like Glow's such a good person, and she's got such a good heart. She catches this girl before she messes herself up, and then she's like, "Are you okay? Or are you here with anybody?" She's trying to make sure she's okay. And so I get there. I ask her if she's okay and stuff, and then I don't know if it was her boyfriend.
Whoever it was not doing a good job of being there for her.
Yeah, he just kept walking. Like he was like a mile down already. Like it's like your friend is not even next to you now. So Gloria and I are asking this girl if she's okay, helping her out or whatever. And the guy all of a sudden walks towards us kind of smiling. And he's like, "Oh, what's going on? What happened?" And then I kind of looked at him and said, "Well, she's kind of weaving in and out of traffic over here." Like, and then the girl looks at me. She's like, "Oh, he's my friend."
And I jumped down. I was like, "Are you sure he's your friend? Are you safe?"
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, good luck. And then we headed out.
No, but they seem to be in the same group.
Yeah,
other people started to come back, like from where they were and stuff.
Yeah, that girl was hammered.
No, but you know what though? It is kind of important, and I will kind of put this out there. I know they say that it's like girl code that if you ever see an intoxicated female,
Mm-hmm.
and they're kind of lost, you always ask them, "What did you drink? What did you have? Did you take anything?
Well, yeah, it's dangerous.
Do you need help?" And always make sure that the person that they're with that comes to claim that they're with them, is actually with them.
Yep.
So I'm a strong believer in that. Being somebody who used to be intoxicated a lot of the times, and put myself in some serious situations, it's always good to have somebody to just kind of be a decent human being and check on others. You never know.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
So we're there. We get out, walk like 10 miles to the car in our easy out parking spot. And then Gloria shrieks and says, "Did I just get a ticket?" And then we look and we got a ticket. It was we had a free parking pass.
it was included with the price of admission.
Right, which was included. We parked where it said to park, and then Gloria was confused, and she's like, "Are we okay here?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Ask the lady at the garage thingy there." And she said it was fine.
Yeah,
that we
she's
didn't.
like, "Oh yeah, ma'am, you don't have to scan anything. You just go on ahead in." And I'm like, I don't know. This doesn't seem right. Like,
Yeah. So
where-
then the price of the price of the ticket was the price of the parking, anyways. So I was like, just pay for the parking, anyways. So then it got more interesting because Glo and I are hungry, want to get a bite to eat.
the only thing that we had really all day was a pretzel, and I will say that the pretzel was a festival pretzel. It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was the worst one
I've
ever
never
had.
had such a horrible pretzel
It was
in my
so
life.
dry
And
just-
over-salted and cold.
my blood pressure went up just looking at it.
Just thinking about it, that just kind of grossed me out. But anyways, that's besides the point. We were starving at that point.
We were.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, we wanted to get something to eat. So I'm Googling places to eat, whatever. I was kind of in the mood for like steak or, you know what else I was in the mood for? Like meatloaf. As weird as that sounds.
All I wanted,
And some mashed potatoes.
I haven't craved anything. Like, I wanted a beer, which I normally don't drink. It's very rare for me, especially a beer.
Mm-hmm.
But it was such a, like,
Well, we're in Milwaukee.
yeah, so I wanted, like,
That's kind of a
beer
given.
and a cheeseburger. That is all that I wanted. Like, nothing spectacular.
So we started heading out. There's cars everywhere. There's only like a 500,000 people trying to leave this place. Traffic was horrendous.
Horrible.
And then the place that we wanted to go to supposedly has the best hamburgers in Milwaukee. So we're like, yep, we're going there. So we pull up on it, and this area was like insane. There's like motorcycle gangs lining up their bikes, girls twerking in the street. I'm like,
There
what?
was people running all over the street, and I was like, I'm too
Yeah.
old for this shit. I was like, this is the young people.
There was
part of
no
Milwaukee.
parking. There was no parking
No,
anyway.
there was
So
not.
there was nowhere. But yeah, we weren't gonna stay there. And then every time we went to turn or wanted to go forward or whatever, the street was blocked. Like, so there wasn't only concerts going on. There was like, I don't know if there was. I think the Cubs and Brewers were playing. So there was that. Then there must have been like another event there or something.
Well, you figure, the festival that we were at, the Posty concert, which was the main event at that night, was letting out, and all the people from there were trying to leave. So then there must have been like some sort of sporting event or another
Yeah.
concert or multiple places, because every time we tried to turn, they would be closing down streets one
Yep.
by one. And it was just like we would drive like 5 or 6 blocks. It looked like it would be open, and then we'd be like 3 or 4 cars away from turning, and then they would close it.
So basically, we were trapped in
Yeah.
downtown Milwaukee. I mean, I don't know how long we were down there, just driving in circles.
I was so annoyed at that point. I really
Yeah,
was.
She was. So I said, look, let's just head home, and then we'll stop somewhere on the way. Just whatever. But yeah, it was an interesting night.
And then there would be restaurants that say like, "Oh, we're open till 2 in the morning," and we get there and the kitchen was closed. I was like, "Why do you guys say that the restaurant is open till 2? Just say the kitchen closes at 1 or whatever."
I know one place we went to, the staff was like having a party or something.
Yeah.
We went to go in there, it's locked, but there was music and like a DJ. I don't know what the heck was going on there.
Anyways, we
Anyways.
eventually got home at like I think it was 3 in the morning.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We were initially going to make it a whole weekend and just stay up there, but we ended up, we might as well.
At that point, we should have just gotten a room.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
But you know
say.
what? There were so many events going on.
I know when we were preparing for this, a lot of the rooms were like taken, like
Yeah,
the good
so
ones with the not so expensive ones.
and even the expensive ones, by the time we looked, were booked. Like
Were
everything
gone,
was
yeah.
booked. So with all these events and the festivals, and even when we left, like the concert let out at what, like 10:30,
No, it was about 10.
like 10. Even with like that, the festival and concerts were still going on, so it didn't shut down after the Posty thing. So there was like,
No, there was still shows going on. I think
Yeah.
there was people just getting there.
yeah, there was still
Yeah.
a huge line to get in as we were leaving.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, most of the time, I had a really good time. I
No, that
love
was
Posty.
that made me smile.
Yeah.
Just looking at her, at the joy in her face.
No, Post Malone is one of my favorite. I don't have a lot of like musicians I follow like religiously.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the few that I actually follow like religiously.
He's one that I would like to meet. He seems pretty chill and cool.
Every time I've seen him in a interview or something, he always seems like down to earth.
like the most polite guy.
I don't care about the politeness. He just seems like a really down to earth.
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah.
He's not an asshole. Well, he
Well,
might be. Who knows when
yeah.
he doesn't have heat.
But I
Great show,
love
though.
him.
Great,
Yes.
great show. So, you guys don't dismiss Mr. Malone because he puts on Mr. Richard Austin Post. That's his real name, by the way. Didn't you know that?
Yes, I did. But don't you ever refer to him like that.
Richard Austin Post.
No, his name is Post Malone. Don't you ever forget that.
If you really think about it, if you go break it down to like nicknames, it'd be Dick Post.
Get out of my house.
Dick is short for Richard,
Yeah.
so he'd be Dick Post. I don't know. I'm just being stupid.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, so let's continue on. So Gloria and I were thinking about playing a little game today. You guys could maybe play along. It's what was your first?
Oh,
It's
Lord.
called. So I will present us with questions about what was your first regarding different subjects. Look at her. She's yawning. She's so
I'm
bored.
tired. I'm hot. I'm ready to go to bed.
Me too. Anyways, so let's begin, shall we? Are you guys ready out there?
Mm-hmm.
The one listener we have. Are
Zero.
you ready?
0 at this point.
Who knows? They probably got bored of our story.
Yeah.
We had a great time though, so whatever. Anyways. All right. Question number 1, and it is, what was your first? It's kind of Gen X trivia. What was your first concert?
I don't remember. Twisted Christmas, I think, was my first.
Twisted Christmas.
Yes, it was local radio station Q101.
Oh, I remember that.
I went to the first or second one. Twisted Christmas. They used to go to the Rosemont Horizon, which is what I know it as.
Yeah.
Every Christmas, and they'd have like all these huge bands come.
Yeah, it was like a little Christmas festival or something.
Yeah, it was cool. That was my first one. I don't remember what concert it was or who it was that I saw, but
I want to say Disturbed would play those, right?
yeah, it was like Disturbed, and there was at one point where Limp
they're
Bizkit played.
Because they're
and-
from Chicago, so.
Yeah, I know Limp Bizkit there. Limp Bizkit was there. One of the years they had all the big bands.
People could talk all the smack they want about Limp Bizkit. I like Limp Bizkit.
They're all right.
And most people that say they don't like them are lying to you. They know this. They know the songs. They sing along when they're on. Right?
Ooh, I'm sorry, I had to take my headphones off. I can't do this today.
With their headphones.
Yeah, so if there's a mistake, oh well. I could still hear you.
My first concert, I want to say, was a Christian music concert my parents dragged me to.
How fun.
It was, if people that know Christian music know Carmen, and one of his biggest hits, I think, was The Champion, which I really actually liked. I thought that was a cool song. We went to that show,
Who took you?
my mom and dad.
Oh.
They wanted to, I guess they found out he was in town and they wanted to go see him. So they dragged us with. It's not like they asked us if we wanted to go.
Oh.
They weren't leaving us home. They're like,
Yeah.
you come with us. Like, okay, I guess. So that was our first concert. All right, moving on. What was your first cassette tape or album?
Oh, I remember. I had two of them.
Rump Shaker.
No, not Rum Shaker. It was Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and Paula Abdul.
Paula Abdul.
Yeah, I think the single, I don't remember the name of the cassette, but it was I Take Two Steps Forward.
Opposites Attract.
Yeah, there we go, Opposites Attract. Those were my favorite tapes. So those were my favorite first two. I got them as a gift.
The first two I remember. Good Lord. Would be Public Enemy's Fear of a Black Planet.
Oh.
That one is classic. And I'm still pissed because I lent that tape out and nobody returned it. And Stripers To Hell With the Devil, I think it was.
What?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Those are my first two cassettes.
I remember my second one was Prince.
Purple Rain.
I don't remember the name of it. But it had the song the 6 or the 7 on there.
I don't recall.
No? Okay.
And I am a Prince fan. I like Prince.
Yeah.
All right. What was your first CD?
Queen was the very first CD I bought.
I want to say mine was either George Michael's Faith. That's a great CD. George Michael was awesome. He was really good. I said what I said. Oh, and I want to say one of them was Madonna. So it was Madonna and George Michael.
No, for me it was Queen, and then it was the Wayne's World soundtrack. Were my
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, those were my first two CDs, and I got those as Christmas presents from friends.
What was your first portable music player?
Oh, the Walkman. Of course, everyone had the Walkman at first.
No.
No?
I didn't.
Well, I had a Walkman first. It was a Sony. It was like yellow.
Yeah, that was a yellow one, the sport one.
Yeah, I had the sport one, and then later I had the no skip Discman.
Cool story, bro. Sorry.
Just sorry, bro.
I just had a little. Tasted better the first time.
Ew, we don't need to know your personal business.
Gross.
Gross. What else?
What the hell was the question on music player? Mine was there was I want to say when we went, this one church we used to go to had like a store, like a church shop, and they had these I don't know if some people might know what they are. There were headphones that had a radio inside of them, like there was a radio.
I remember those.
And it had like an antenna, and then you would walk around with basically a radio on your head. And I thought that was the coolest thing. I ended up getting it, and then I thought like I was a spy. I like pretended I was a
Oh,
spy.
Lord.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But it was cool though. I got to listen to my tunes. Let's see. What was your first home video game console?
Nintendo.
That was your first one?
No. The brown one that was bulky?
Atari.
Atari, yeah. That was actually somebody had left it behind in an apartment when we moved in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we got it.
Yeah, mine was
Atari.
no, I had I think it was ColecoVision.
Oh wow.
And then honestly, I didn't get a 2600 until later. The one I had was a 7800, which played 7800 games and 2600 games. So you could, which I thought was kind of cool. And plus, I thought it was different. And it was when they started making them look more spaceship like. So
no clue what you're talking about.
because before Ataris had the fake wood grain
Right,
and all
yeah,
that stuff.
uh-huh.
And then when they tried, I guess they tried to compete with Nintendo and all of that stuff. They started making them where they had like sharp angles and colors, and they tried to make them look more futuristic. And that's when I ended up getting one.
Oh. No, for us it was the Atari, and that was only because somebody left it behind in an apartment.
Hmm.
And then the next one was a Nintendo.
I didn't get the Nintendo till later. Like later.
Later.
Let's see. What was your first arcade game obsession?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man was good.
I paid every time we went to there was this pizza spot by us, and they had the old school one. You remember, like you would sit down and it was like a table,
Yeah, table, yeah.
and they would have
Pizza
like,
Huts would have those.
yeah, it would be like two people could play at a time, or two people could sit across from each other, and it was like a table, and the table was the game. Like it was like there was a screen on the bottom, and you would just kind of like play like that. Yeah, I think that was my favorite.
Mine was this one game. It's called Jungle something. I've probably talked about it before. It was either that or Donkey Kong. I was really a big fan of Donkey Kong.
Another one I really liked was the pizza place where we used to go to had it, a pinball machine.
I used to really like
I
pinball.
love pinball. Even to this day, when I see a pinball machine, I always want to play.
Yeah, I really like pinball.
Yeah.
Like when I'd go to the arcade, I'd go to the pinball machines all the time.
Yeah, I have so much fun.
Yeah. Some of them are really cool. Like, I mean, it's going to sound corny, but works of art.
No, they were.
Yeah, they're just crazy. Man, those were the days too. Like you would go to I don't know. I mean, here you'd go to the arcade, and then there's a game you want to play, and there's guys on it already. You'd put your quarter there to hold your spot. Yeah, those were the days. Man, I wasted so many quarters in them places.
Our thing was is that we didn't really have a lot of arcades near us.
But then but you'd have like the neighborhood stores would have games sometimes.
And not in the suburbs, not all the stores. We didn't have like a lot of like little corner stores
Well,
where I
no.
grew up. But when the carnival would come every year towards like the last week of school, that first weekend that we were off was the weekend that the carnival used to come. Like everybody knew that like the weekend of like the school, the carnival would come. And they would set up a tent and would have the arcades, and then that's where we would like spend crazy money like in the arcades. But yeah, we had two carnivals this summer. So one would have like a big tent where they would have like all the arcade games, and the other one that was by the lake, it had like a smaller arcade. It wasn't as big, but it was still pretty cool. Yeah.
What was your first car?
Oh man, a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Fancy.
I stole it.
My first car was a 1974 Cordoba that I purchased from a man with a hole in his throat that was smoking a cigarette.
Awesome. Those were the best.
And that car almost killed me.
No, I never really had my own car. I would use my mom's car.
So that's technically not the same, 'cause with like the first car you owned,
Well,
right?
I would steal it.
Well, you would use your mom's car all the time.
I would steal my mom's car all the time.
Why does it not surprise
No.
me?
The
Not one
neighbors
bit.
would tell on me. I hated that. I would think that I was like,
I would tell on you too.
no, but it was funny because like my mom didn't really care. It was mostly her husband that was kind of a dick about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I used to steal her Jeep and just drive around and do stuff.
Yeah, so this first car of mine, it drove fine for a little while. Then I would go out, do whatever, and then I'd come home and I don't feel so good, right? So whatever, I would just not pay attention. I just lay down or do whatever. Go back out, drive the car around, come home. Man, I don't feel good. Turns out there was a leak, some kind of exhaust leak, or I don't know what the hell it was. And I was inhaling this stuff all
Oh,
day.
nice.
So while I'm driving around, I'm inhaling like probably carbon
Monoxide.
monoxide or yeah.
No, now that I think of it, the very first car that I never bought a car. Like they were always given to me by like, I remember somebody gave me a Toyota Corolla.
Mm-hmm.
It was like red and it was the coolest car ever. Like I love that car. But I think, yeah, it was like a red Toyota Corolla.
All right, we're gonna run through these. What was your first job?
Damn. I had
You
so
worked
many.
at a dam?
No, I worked at the company doesn't exist anymore. It was called American Royal Linen or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And they used to basically do the
Like hotel laundry.
no, it was mostly for the airport. So they would do like the
Oh.
headphones, they would do like the little blankets and stuff, and I hated that job. I only worked there for like a week, I think. Which was funny because all the neighborhood kids that I went to school with worked there.
Mm-hmm.
But I hated it. And my mom's like, okay, you can't go to work tomorrow because we're going to go to Indiana and you have to come with. And I called, I think, or I went and I told my boss that like I couldn't go in. And she's like, you're fired. And I was like, okay, bye.
All righty then.
That was my first job. Yeah, I hated it.
How old were you?
13, 14?
Okay.
About. Yeah, my mom didn't want me to work there anyways. So, I mean, she didn't care. It wasn't that big of a deal.
What was your first celebrity crush?
Eddie Furlong.
Oi.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen him lately? He did not age well.
No, drugs did not do that man any justice.
Which is kind of weird because he was like a heartthrob, right?
Yeah.
Which I never understood. I didn't think that kid was anything special. Like, I don't know what the deal was with
I don't
him.
know. I don't know. I don't know dude, I was like 9, 10 when the movie came out. What do I know about life?
Mine was Alyssa Milano
Alyssa Milan. Okay, I
from,
see that.
she was on Who's the Boss at the time.
Yeah.
Samantha.
Samantha. And Tony Danza.
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza.
You know, he's like a singer now. He's he does shows.
He's always been a singer, though. He's always
Yeah.
had that talent.
And then he like performs everywhere. He doesn't care. I've even seen him perform at like a little restaurant out on the street.
Really?
Yeah, he'll perform wherever. What was your first R-rated movie?
I don't know. Probably Nightmare on Elm Street.
I think mine was Highlander, the old one.
Mine might have been The Exorcist.
Oh, that was the first movie you saw?
Yes.
Good Lord. That explains a lot.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
They're remaking that, again.
Whatever. There's only how many more times are you gonna take like these old ass movies that we grew up with and
Well,
remaking them?
they're not remaking it. Well, they are remaking it, but I don't know. I think it's promising.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't like that. Like, there's so many other stories that people could tell and make up and do, but no, let's redo The Exorcist for like another 15 times. And
I mean, with the technology and everything now, like, I mean, back in the day, that was like people legit were like scared of this movie. I mean, you watch it now and it's kind of, I mean,
I
wouldn't
know.
say, I'm not going to say cheesy because the movie, this still holds up a little bit.
No, that movie still creeps me out to this day.
It can be creepy, but yeah, I mean, with technology now and just I don't understand why they can't make a decent whatever.
I don't know. Mostly everything that comes out now is crap anyways. There's very few movies that I say, "Oh, that was a great movie."
We've been going some pretty good ones lately though.
Yeah, we have. We really have. This summer has been good with movies and stuff. So we've done pretty good.
Speaking of, what was the first movie you saw in the theater without your parents?
Oh, Interview with the Vampire.
I have not seen that whole movie.
I remember we lied to our parents because it was a bunch of me and my little friends, my little girlfriends from school.
Oh, Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
We didn't know what the hell was going on during that movie. So we weren't supposed to be there. I'm surprised they let us in to see it. You could
Probably
tell.
snuck in knowing you.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think so. I remember buying the ticket for it. But yeah, Interview with the Vampire was the very first movie that I went to go see by myself.
I want to say Predator. I don't remember. It's been so long. I want to say Predator.
Predator?
Though. Like the original one.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
What was your first school dance song that you remember? Never went to a school dance.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun was one of the first ones that they would always play.
Okay. You're old.
I don't care.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun. I always thought her head looked like a pineapple.
I love Cindy.
Cyndi Lauper's pineapple head. You know why? Because she used to get her head shaved, and then she had the designs.
Yeah.
Always thought it looked like a pineapple.
I don't know. I always loved Cyndi Lauper because she was so different from like everybody else. She wore the crazy pom-poms and the tutus and just, I always looked up to her. I always thought like, man, she really is really cool. Like, look at how many colors she's wearing.
Let's see. What was your first computer?
Oh, I don't remember.
Mine was a Macintosh something. And that's back when the monitors were like TVs you sat on your desk.
No, I know it was some kind of like Windows something. Well, like I had mentioned before, my dickhead of a stepfather built this one because he used to be a computer nerd and stuff. So I don't remember what it was, but I just remember having a computer there. I don't remember what kind it was or anything.
Yeah, ours was like an Apple, a
No,
Macintosh.
ours was definitely a Windows 95. What is it, Microsoft? Yeah.
Let's see. There's only a couple more. What was your first cell phone?
Nokia. Yep, I think everybody's first phone was a Nokia.
Yeah, I want to say mine was a Nokia.
Those things were freaking bricks.
They would. You could run over them with a car and they'd still work.
I remember one time I was like on there was 3 flights of stairs, and I had it in my hand, and somebody bumped into me, and I dropped it. That thing went bing, 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 all the way down to like the first floor and then still kept sliding and slammed into a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely no scratches, no dents, no anything. And I was like, it was the most dramatic fall that I've ever seen in my life. 3 flights of stairs isn't like, But yeah, it was crazy.
Well, that does it for those questions. But now we're going to do some quick rapid fire questions.
Okay, these are quick. 10 seconds. Go.
Not even 10 seconds. First Saturday. So blurt out the first thing that comes to your head.
Okay.
All right. The first thing that comes to mind.
Yep.
First Saturday morning cartoon.
Garfield.
Tom and Jerry. But that wasn't on the Saturdays, was it?
Whatever.
First mall you practically lived at. Brickyard Mall.
Golf mill.
First thing you recorded off the radio. Dougie Fresh, I think.
Stevie B. It was a.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, When I Dream About You, I think was one of them.
First time you got grounded. I couldn't tell you that.
When I was born.
Yeah.
I was born grounded.
First time you stayed out until the street lights came on.
Always. That was
always.
normal for us.
Yeah, that was normal. First thing you searched for on the internet. Yeah, I think this is where I cut the cameras. And
No, I looked up butts. Butts.
Did you really look up butts?
Yeah.
Why does that not surprise me?
Think about how old I was in relation to the internet. My maturity level was not. And the thing is I wasn't looking at it as like a sexual thing. I thought it was funny. Like butts are funny, So I looked up butts.
We don't recommend that.
No.
No.
Definitely not what I thought it was going to be. Let me tell you guys.
I think the first thing I searched was something for school.
Ah.
So I wasn't searching butts.
I was. Butts and farts.
Wow. Anyways, first friend whose phone number you still remember. I don't remember nobody's number.
I barely remember what I had for breakfast yesterday.
I don't even follow him on Facebook.
Yeah.
First thing you miss most about growing up Gen X. I want to say it's not as much drama as it is in the world now. Things were simpler.
I want to say school lunch.
School lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. You must have some bomb-ass school lunch.
I don't know. It was my favorite part of school. So go figure.
All right, I'm done. How about you?
Yeah.
I think that's it. We're going to wrap it up.
Finally. Oh my God. This was taking forever. I'm sorry.
You are disappointing the one listener we have. Hi, listener. I know who you know who you
Hi,
are.
Gary.
You know who you are, Mr. G.
Mr. Gary.
Oh, that's our buddy. It's our buddy. We might have a couple other people. Who knows?
I'm just ready for bed. It's hot. I'm like I said, I'm sticking. I can't wait to take
As we
these
speak,
headphones off.
she's stuck to the chair as we speak.
Ugh, just pulling my skin off. Like
That's disgusting. Anyways, guys. Ladies and, well, I should just say,
lady and gentleman.
I should just say gentlemen because that's the only person that is listening. Anyways, don't forget the website. Oh, up here.
There.
Over here.
Other side.
This way.
There. No.
Look.
Turn your hand the other way.
This way.
Oh Lord, just whatever.
Anyways, don't forget the website, sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. And drop us a line if you guys got any suggestions, want us to talk about anything, got like ideas for games or whatever. At sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com. And we would greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
And Mrs. Rosario, do you have anything you would like to discuss?
Right here.
Oh, look, like a professional.
Oh, professional. Look at this. Right here. Every Friday, be sure to tune into my podcast, Glowing Off Script. What do I want to say? It's fun. Check it out. Every Friday. Episodes released.
It's kind of like this show, but not.
It's a spin-off of the show. sometimes I have guests. Sometimes it's me by myself, just venting or just talking about everyday life.
Speaking of
Yes.
guests, here I'll do my Gloria impression. Hey guys, so I'm currently looking for guests. So if watch, go ahead. Now your turn.
So I am currently looking for guests. If you guys are interested in coming along, taping with me, or just chatting or whatnot, or if you guys have an idea for a show or something you guys want me to talk about or something you want me to cover, or just a show idea that you want me to just kind of blab about, you guys can always reach out to me at gloingoffscript@yahoo.com. And yeah, check me out. I'm awesome.
She was at a loss for
I
words.
am. I'm guys, I'm done. I really am. I'm melting.
Her brain is melting.
It's been melted.
And we gotta give my buddy, since we just talked about him, go listen to Gary Holtz, world-renowned and famous life coach. And check out Northman Coaching, northmancoaching.com, and the Northman Coaching Podcast, which is on Sundays at 6 Central, 7 Eastern. Great show. You guys should check it out. Gary is a great guy. AJ's a great guy. Yeah. And if you're looking for life coaching, or Gary also runs a group called the Northman Brotherhood, and he has a community on School you want to check out. So yeah, it's totally worth it, man. I'm telling you, all you dudes out there that need want to find a group of other guys to kind of vent and, you know, talk about stuff and, you know, be normal human beings and not like a bunch of knuckleheads. Come over.
You guys should listen to him. He has superpowers.
Yes, I heard he has superpowers now. So if you want to find out about that, you need to go to northmancoaching.com and go talk to Gary. Super Gary, I like to call him.
He's all right.
Anyways, is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, I guess for the most part.
What
Thank
we're
you
talking
guys.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. All two of you.
Both of you, yes.
Yep, just remember to drink your coffee and sip your tea.
And the check's in the mail.
Maybe.
And remember, everyone, life's unscripted. Author the ending.
What?
That's my tagline.
Oh, okay. We're trying something new. All right.
That's not new. I've done it before. Where have you been?
Sleeping.
Good Lord. I cannot with this woman anymore. I think
You
this
can,
heat.
you will, and you shall.
Help me, people. Help me. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you as always. Spread the word about us. You know, share, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Ring the bell. Shout at the mountaintops. I do all of it. Do it all. All right, guys. Thank you very much. See you on the next one.
Adios.
Te veos later.